Well, we thought we were going to take off really bright and early this morning, but as you can see behind me, we've got a lot of fog, and it's been 4 hours since we got up, and things are getting better. To the south of us, it's almost completely clear. We're actually able to see the cell towers now, which means that things are clearing up, so we're going to actually give it a try to get out of here. We have friends that are also leaving at the same time, so we'll be in good company. It's been a really productive time in Cape May. We've gotten, we think, our wind instruments fixed and our vaccinations, and we've gotten some rest and cleaned the boat, and so we are ready to head north and get to see friends and family. Looking forward to that. So hopefully off we go to Atlantic City today. It should be maybe a 7 or 8 hour trip. So we were gonna give it a go, and this Beneteau just came back in from going out, and they said, no way, can't see any of the markers. There are tons of small fishing boats out there, can't see buoys. So they've come in to drop anchor for another hour, and then they're gonna try it again. So maybe we'll head off with them. They're headed to Atlantic City as well, and then New York City the next day. All right, after start, stop, start, stop, start, stop, we are out of here. Goodbye, Cape May. And hello, Atlantic City. Wow, it has been how many months since we've used the main and the jib? It has to be like, but we didn't. Did we use it coming over from the Bahamas to Beaufort?
We did. No, I don't think we did.
I don't think we did either.
Since West End, it's been forever.
So we've got a perfect beam reach today. Not much wind, only about 10 knots, but with the main up, it's like the perfect sailing for our boat is the beam reach. A little bit stronger wind would be good, but maybe it'll pick up a little bit later on.
Great. So we're good to go at 5:30.
It's great. Got 3 sailboats in front of us that are headed up to Atlantic City just like us. Boy, it's a nice calm day today. 10 knots of wind. While you don't get race speeds, at least just makes it super comfortable to sail.
Eileen's working on videos, and I'm at the helm, but not exactly totally at the helm, because I'm going to be working on a caulk job on the roof while we're underway to Atlantic City. So here we are up top, and we're just moving right along on this beautiful day, and right here is one of the projects I've got to do. You can see that this stuff is peeling at the edges. There's no way that caulk could be working anymore. And if you look deep down into here, it looks like water has been allowed to come in. And so what I need to do is take as much of this out as I can using my caulk knife, and then wash it down with acetone and put in some new caulk. Here I am up on the roof now and try not to fall off. Seas are relatively stable. Started over here and I'm working my way over, and just look at how bad this stuff is. I want to tell you, this is the first time I've used this tool, and I'm pretty impressed. It's a deck systems, but you can find this on teakdecking.com. Little things like having the right equipment, the right tools, make a job like this much quicker and much better all around.
We are making our way into Atlantic City. We had decided about 2 hours ago to follow our friends that were headed up to New York City and skip Atlantic City. But when we came parallel to Atlantic City, Brown noticed a big vibration on the port engine. We decided it would be safer to stop here in Atlantic City and figure out what it is. We're hoping it's nothing serious, but heading to New York City with only one engine's probably not the best idea. Well, we just learned from our leopard friends that instant vibration on an engine could mean that we wrap the prop or have a plastic bag on the prop. So we're gonna drop anchor here tonight, spend the night, and then tomorrow morning, Brown's gonna jump in and see if he can find what's wrong, if there's anything wrong with the prop. But meanwhile, welcome to Atlantic City. This is my first time in Atlantic City, so it is exciting to be somewhere new. Well, definitely not a great anchorage, and hopefully one that will only be in overnight, and then we're out of here tomorrow. Oh my gosh, we swung all the way into the channel right now.
One of the best things about Atlantic City, right here in front of Harrah's and the Golden Nugget, is the scuba diving water. It's world renowned for lack of visibility and cold temperatures. Anyway, we've got to go down and check. There's no putting it off. Nobody's going to do it for us. We got to bite the bullet. Maybe we can get it resolved here within the next 15 minutes and get the heck out of here before the witching hour starts and this current blows us back into the channel. And I'm going down there right now to check it out. And hopefully I don't get blown away by this current.
It is not easy to get to the prop. It is really deep. And with this current, that doesn't help things. No?
Oh, there's nothing around it. Let's get out of here. What we're gonna do now is pull this thing. So if there's a problem with the engine itself, a fuel injector, a cylinder, or the bearings, it's gonna show up here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna rev this thing up 1800 RPMs while it's in neutral. What we do is we take this, we pull it out, we rev it up to 1800. And there is no shake, there is no quake. Thankfully, there's no bad problem with our engine. Yes. Found that it's hard to get this soaked in the acetone deep down into the crevices, so I brought out the flathead screwdriver, which I use to help clean it up with, and I'm going to take it and stick it and shove this cloth that has acetone into the crevices. So here we have Sikaflex. It's UV marine caulking for boats. Stick that in there. All right, we are done with the caulking, but I've been out here in the bay and it's been rolling, all these boats coming in. I have one tip to give you when you're caulking. Do not put too much down because you're gonna have to clean up the excess. The excess is messy. Come in here and clean all of this up. Get that caulk line in there. Let's smooth that out. All right, guys, what grade would you give me on this caulk project? Knowing all I had to go through, I'd give myself about a C, finished job about a B. I want to hear from you.
Last night we got no sleep. We shifted all the way into this channel with our stern into the middle of this channel here. Big boats passing us all night and we didn't get any sleep. We're exhausted today. We're only gonna do a short hop to Barnegat Inlet, we hope, and get some sleep.
So what's incredible is just how fast this thing goes. We're almost doing wind speed. Almost on a direct run. Look at that right there, wind speed. Stick this on the outside. This will give you some rope burns, that planer. Got a lot of energy behind it, keeping the cork spoon way under the water so we can catch a tuna. Woo, baby! Come on, fish! I'm ready for fish for dinner. How about you?
We caught a fish! Oh, it's a really small one. Entering Barnegat Inlet and hoping to find a good anchorage here tonight. Captain Brown at the helm doing a great job as always, getting us in safely. This is a little bit of an interesting inlet.
Squirrely one. Down in that situation.
Yeah, a lot of current and waves. Arriving in Barnegat only served to raise our excitement about sailing into New York Harbor and my home city of New York. We were so close.